One morning, an old man in his 70s came to the clinic, holding his blood lipid results, his eyes full of worry. He asked, "Doctor, what should I eat to make my heart less tired?" I smiled softly. "You don't need to look far, doctor, everything starts with your daily meals. As you age, your heart needs more than just love, it also needs proper care." This video will share with you a heart-healthy diet and a 7-day menu, specifically for the elderly with cardiovascular disease, easy to cook, delicious, and nutritious. Certain foods can increase the risk of heart disease, but adopting a heart-healthy diet can significantly improve your cardiovascular health. While changing eating habits may be challenging, especially after years of unhealthy choices, small, manageable steps can make a big difference. Whether you're looking to overhaul your diet or simply fine-tune your meals, these heart-healthy eating tips offer practical guidance. By learning which foods to embrace and which to limit, you'll be on your way to a diet that supports a stronger, healthier hair. Controlling portion sizes is the process of adjusting the amount of food consumed in each meal to ensure it does not exceed caloric needs. This involves measuring and dividing food using standard units. Measuring cups, spoons, food scales, or comparisons to familiar objects like a fist or a deck of cards. Low-calorie, nutrient-dense foods. Vegetables, fruits, are prioritized for consumption. High-calorie, high-sodium foods. Fried foods, processed foods, fast food should be limited. Benefits: controls calorie intake, preventing excess energy and reducing the risk of obesity, a major risk factor for heart disease. Balances nutrition, ensuring the body receives adequate nutrients without consuming excessive fat, sugar, or sodium. Supports cardiovascular health by reducing strain on the circulatory system and maintaining a healthy weight. Reduces waistline, limiting abdominal fat accumulation, a factor linked to heart disease. Using smaller plates or bowls can trick the eye, making you feel full with less food. Monitoring portions requires initial practice with measuring tools to build habits, especially for those who eat based on instinct. Dietary guidelines like USDA's MyPlate recommend portion allocation based on individual needs, age, gender, activity level. Eating more vegetables and fruits is the practice of increasing consumption of plant-based foods to provide essential nutrients and reduce calories. This involves incorporating vegetables and fruits into meals or snacks, using fresh, frozen, or properly canned forms. Foods rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Leafy greens, berries, carrots are prioritized for consumption. Foods with creamy sauces, fried, or packed in heavy syrup. Coconut, fried vegetables, canned fruit and syrup should be limited. Benefits: reduces heart disease risk through fiber lowering. LDL, bad cholesterol and flavonoids, reducing inflammation, protecting blood vessels. Supports weight control due to low calories, promoting satiety and replacing high-calorie foods like meat or cheese. Regulates blood pressure via potassium, counteracting sodium's effects. Improves digestive health through fiber, indirectly supporting cardiovascular health. Plant compounds like flavonoids in berries or lycopene in tomatoes have antioxidant effects, reducing oxidative stress that causes atherosclerosis. Vegetables and fruits should make up about 50% of the plate, per the American Heart Association. AHA recommendations: frozen or canned vegetables retain nutrients if no salt, sugar, or fat is added. Choosing whole grains is the practice of prioritizing grains that retain their bran, germ, and endosperm to provide optimal fiber and nutrition. This involves replacing refined grains with whole grain products or trying new varieties. Foods rich in fiber, B vitamins, and minerals. Brown rice, oats, quinoa, 100% whole grain bread are prioritized for consumption. Foods made from white flour or high in sugar and fat. White bread, pastries, cookies, buttered popcorn should be limited. Benefits: lowers LDL cholesterol through soluble fiber. In oats, barley, binding cholesterol in the gut, reducing absorption. Controls blood pressure via magnesium and potassium, supporting blood vessel relaxation. Stabilizes blood sugar through fiber, slowing sugar absorption, reducing diabetes risk, a heart disease risk factor. Increases satiety, reducing overeating and aiding weight control. Whole grains have a lower glycemic index (GDI) than refined grains, maintaining stable energy levels. The AHA recommends at least 50% of grain intake be whole grains. About 3-5 servings/day, 1 serving equals 1 slice whole grain bread or half a cup brown rice. Farro, quinoa, and buckwheat are diverse options, rich in plant-based protein, suitable for various diets. Limiting unhealthy fats is the practice of reducing saturated and trans fat intake to manage blood cholesterol levels. This involves replacing unhealthy fats with unsaturated fats and checking food labels to avoid partially hydrogenated oils. Foods containing monounsaturated, polyunsaturated fats, and omega-3s. Olive oil, canola oil, avocados, flax seeds are prioritized for consumption. Foods containing saturated and trans fats. Butter, animal fat, coconut oil, cookies, fried foods should be limited. Benefits: reduces LDL cholesterol, preventing plaque buildup in arteries. Atherosclerosis. Increases HDL cholesterol through monounsaturated olive oil and polyunsaturated canola oil, fish fats, improving cholesterol ratios. Reduces inflammation via omega-3s from flax seeds and fish, protecting the heart. Supports weight control when healthy fats are used moderately, as they promote satiety. Saturated fats are mainly found in fatty meats, full-fat dairy, and tropical oils. Coconut, palm. Trans fats are banned in the US but may appear in imported foods or fast food in some countries. Ground flax seeds provide plant-based omega-3s. ALA, less effective than fish-derived omega-3s, EPA/DHA, but easy to add to yogurt or cereal. Choosing low-fat protein sources is the practice of prioritizing proteins with low fat or no cholesterol to replace fatty meats. This involves selecting foods high in protein but low in saturated fat and incorporating plant-based proteins. Foods rich in protein, omega-3s, and low in cholesterol. Salmon, skinless chicken breast, lentils, skim milk are prioritized for consumption. Foods high in saturated fat and cholesterol. Fatty meats, organ meats, sausages, fried meats should be limited. Benefits: reduces blood triglycerides via omega-3s from fatty fish, protecting heart health. Supports muscle and overall health through protein essential for tissue repair, especially in older adults. Lowers cholesterol through plant-based proteins. Beans, soy, that are cholesterol-free, replacing meat. Controls weight through protein satiety effect, reducing unhealthy snacking. Fatty fish provide 1-2 gram omega-3s per serving, 100 gram, recommended twice weekly by the AHA. Beans and soy are complete proteins, ideal for vegetarians, also rich in fiber and free of saturated fat. Low-fat milk provides calcium and vitamin D, supporting bones without raising cholesterol. Limiting and reducing sodium and salt is the practice of reducing sodium intake from salt and processed foods to control blood pressure. This involves cooking fresh meals, using salt substitutes like herbs, and choosing low-sodium foods. Foods with no or low sodium. Herbs, salt-free spices, homemade soups are prioritized for consumption. Foods high in sodium. Table salt, canned soups, fast food, soy sauce should be limited. Benefits: controls blood pressure by reducing water retention, lowering pressure on blood vessels. Reduces the risk of stroke and heart attack through stable blood pressure, easing heart strain. Improves kidney function by reducing sodium load, supporting overall health. About 70% of sodium comes from processed foods, not added table salt. Sea salt has the same nutritional value as table salt and is not a healthier choice. Low-sodium seasonings like herbs or lemon maintain flavor without raising blood pressure. Planning ahead. Creating daily menus is the practice of building daily menus based on healthy nutrition principles to ensure balance and variety. This involves incorporating vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, and monitoring portions. Nutrient-rich, low-calorie, diverse foods. Vegetable salads, grilled fish, black bean patties are prioritized for consumption. Salty, high-calorie, monotonous foods. Fast food, repetitive dishes should be limited. Benefits: ensures comprehensive nutrition by providing adequate vitamins, minerals, fiber, and protein. Increases enjoyment, preventing boredom and encouraging long-term adherence. Controls food choices, avoiding impulsive eating and reducing unhealthy food consumption. Supports heart health by combining foods that lower cholesterol, blood pressure, and inflammation. Sample menu: breakfast: oats with berries; lunch, grilled chicken salad with olive oil; dinner, grilled salmon, quinoa, steamed vegetables. Diverse dishes explore healthy cuisines. Mediterranean, Asian with tofu. Planning grocery shopping saves time and avoids purchasing processed foods. Making gradual changes is the practice of altering eating habits in small steps to build a sustainable, heart-healthy diet. This involves starting with simple changes, tracking progress, and maintaining motivation. Healthy, easily integrated foods. Whole grain bread, fresh vegetables are prioritized for consumption. Unhealthy, hard to control foods. Fried foods, processed foods should be limited. Benefits: increases sustainability through small, manageable changes, reducing the likelihood of giving up. Improves long-term health by gradually lowering cholesterol, blood pressure, and weight. Enhances nutritional awareness, helping understand food's impact on the body. Example: Week 1, increase 1-2 vegetable servings/day. Week 2, reduce cooking salt. Combining with a healthy lifestyle. Exercise, adequate sleep. Optimizes heart health. Sustainable changes should align with personal preferences. Choosing favorite but healthy foods to maintain motivation. Every good journey begins with a single step. On the first day, we choose foods that are easy to digest, high in fiber and good for the heart. Breakfast: oatmeal, 50 gram, cooked with skim milk, 150 milliliters, and fresh blueberries. 50 gram. Benefits: warms your belly, balances blood sugar. Lunch: grilled salmon, 120 gram, brown rice, 100 gram, steamed broccoli. 70 gram. Benefits: rich in omega-3s for healthy arteries. Dinner: pan-seared chicken breast, 100-gram boiled quinoa. 80-gram spinach salad with 1 teaspoon olive oil. Benefits: light yet nourishing. Snack: low-fat yogurt. 1 cup 120 g walnuts. 15-gram. Benefits: supports digestion and adds good fats. Today, we prioritize dishes that are easy to make, with familiar ingredients, but still optimal for heart health. Breakfast: whole grain bread. 2 slices mashed avocado. 50-gram boiled egg. 1. Benefits: a simple yet powerful meal that fuels your day without spiking cholesterol. Lunch: tuna salad. 100-gram mixed greens. 80-gram whole wheat crackers. 3. Benefits: light and satisfying, rich and lean protein for your heart. Dinner: turkey meatballs. 100-gram mashed sweet potatoes. 90-gram steamed carrots. 70-gram. Benefits: a gentle and heart-smart way to wrap up your day. Snack: apple. 1. Almond butter. 1 tablespoon. Benefits: a tasty, blood sugar-friendly treat for your evening. On the third day, we changed the wind with lots of vegetables and vegetarian dishes, which are extremely friendly to the heart and digestive system. Breakfast: Greek yogurt. 120-gram chia seeds. 1 tablespoon banana. 1 small. Benefits: high in fiber, probiotics, and potassium, a great heart combo. Lunch: lentil soup. 1 bowl whole grain bread. 1 slice small salad. Benefits: packed with plant-based protein and antioxidants. Dinner: grilled tofu. 100-gram brown rice. 100-gram sautéed kale. 70-gram. Benefits: meatless but mighty, lowers cholesterol and boosts heart health. Snack: orange. 1 pumpkin seeds. 15-gram. Benefits: rich in vitamin C and magnesium, key to healthy arteries. Day 4 is when we return to traditional dishes, with a little variation to make them good for the heart and light on the stomach. Breakfast: oat bran cereal. 50-gram skim milk. 150 milliliters strawberries. 50-gram. Benefits: antioxidant-rich breakfast that supports blood pressure control. Lunch: whole wheat wrap with shredded chicken and steamed veggies, olive lemon dressing. 1 teaspoon. Benefits: fiber-rich and low sodium, heart-smart lunch. Dinner: baked mackerel. 120-gram couscous. 80-gram sautéed zucchini. 70-gram. Benefits: a Mediterranean-style dinner your heart will thank you for. Snack: low-fat cheese. 30-gram whole grain crackers. 2. Benefits: light, filling, and cholesterol-friendly. On the 5th day, we add lots of green vegetables, nutritious seeds, and vegetable protein to the menu, creating a feeling of cleansing but still enough energy. Breakfast: green smoothie, banana. 50-gram spinach. 30-gram flaxseed. 1 tablespoon plant milk. 1 cup 200 ml. Benefits: great for digestion and cholesterol management. Lunch: quinoa salad. 100-gram chickpeas. 50-gram tomatoes and cucumbers, olive oil. 1 teaspoon. Benefits: satisfying, high fiber, and plant protein rich. Dinner: steamed chicken breast. 120-gram mashed cauliflower. 80-gram steamed green beans. 70-gram. Benefits: gut-friendly and gentle for the evening. Snack: Prepare 1. Unsalted almonds. 15 gram. Benefits: adds fiber and healthy fats for artery care. On Friday, we allow ourselves a little variation with a sweet meal and a rustic fish dish, still ensuring low salt and high nutrition. Breakfast: whole grain pancakes. 2 small strawberries. 50 gram honey. 1 teaspoon. Benefits: whole grains and berries, a cheerful and nourishing start. Lunch: sardine sandwich with lettuce and tomato slices on whole grain bread. 2 slices. Benefits: rich in natural omega-3 and simple to prepare. Dinner: tofu stir-fry. 100 gram tofu, carrots, bell peppers. Brown rice. 100 gram. Benefits: meatless and mighty, fiber-rich and heart-friendly. Snack: low-fat yogurt. 120 gram. Chia seeds. 1 tablespoon. Benefits: gut-supporting and cholesterol-lowering benefits. On the last day of the menu, we keep the spirit of eat clean, sleep well, feel light with balanced dishes, helping you recharge for the new week. Breakfast: egg whites. 2 whole grain toast. 2 slices, orange slices. 50 gram. Benefits: high protein and low fat, with a citrusy boost. Lunch: vegetable soup. 1 bowl, cooked quinoa. 100 gram, small salad. Benefits: gentle on the stomach, full of nutrients. Dinner: grilled chicken breast. 120 gram, roasted sweet potato. 90 gram, steamed broccoli. 70 gram. Benefits: a 10 out of 10 way to wrap the week, filling yet heart-friendly. Snack: blueberries, 50 gram, unsalted cashews, 15 gram. Benefits: anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, heart-calming combo. So we've completed a 7-day journey, with every meal being a quiet step toward a stronger, happier heart. Try this plan for a week and you'll feel the change. Let me know how it goes, or drop a question below. Doctors are always here to accompany you. Your heart doesn't need magic, just your daily care. A better breakfast, a healthier lunch, and a little more attention. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone you love. And don't forget to subscribe, because heart health is something we can protect together. See you in the next one.